How's it going, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
We got a new show. We're going to try something a little bit different. We had two other people lined up on the show. One got sick. The second one we recorded twice and then had two audio issues.
So we had some issues. We got some new setup and new mics and stuff, and they just wasn't what we needed. So it didn't produce the sound that we wanted. You just couldn't hear anything. So we figured we'd come back to a little bit different setup, and we got some more equipment coming in. But this is the equipment we have for now. And we're going to do a video looking at some football fails from a few years ago.
Yeah, so to kick off the football season, this past weekend was the first week of college football. We're going to do some... week 0.
0.
We're going to do some... it is worst plays of 2022, I think. So, yeah, worst plays of 2022.
A little reactionary video. One of my buddies wanted to see us do some reactionary stuff. We're going to try it, see what happens.
Yeah. And this is Bigtalk-Smallroom. All right, so let's get into this first video. It's the YouTube channel it's on is PSC Highlights. It says top 25 worst plays of the 2022 college football season. Let's see.
3 tight ends in the game. Oh, it's up in the backfield.
That's a bad thing when you run into your own guy. That reminds me of who was that? Navy last night?
No, that was San Jose.
Oh, San Jose.
That was wasn't it? It was San Jose against Southern Cal. They had the ball on the 4 or 5 yard line. They ended up having 4th and 30-something.
They were right there to score. That was a first down play, too, when they did it. Then they lost all them yards.
Bruce and Johnson ran into each other, and Petrus is openly mad at the freshman Johnson.
Way back on the other end, awaiting this punt. Wobbler off the side of his foot, takes a big hop. McKinstry faked like he was going to take the ball, and now the ball is loose. Tennessee says they have it. Did it touch an Alabama player? I guess it did.
I guess it did.
Hey, that's a joke in itself right there, watching Saban get mad. But I guess it kind of looked like the guy might have thought that his other person got hit by the ball when he went up to it. Maybe they'll show it again. But, you definitely don't want to touch it if it wasn't touched.
Yeah.
Not in that situation. There's way too many people around.
I bet when he goes to the sideline, he don't go nowhere near Nick Saban.
No. Nick Saban's going to find him, though. I guarantee it.
I think Robinson, number 34, thinks the ball is touched.
He didn't even know the guy was behind him.
No.
But it didn't look close enough. Unless he blinked when that ball bounced, you had to have seen it didn't touch his guy.
Sideline. On the 48. Pitch to Lee. And he's bottled up in the backfield. Great tackle by Hector, and the ball came free, and Colorado State has it. Some blocking downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. A scoop and score.
Get your defense going and score some points for you. Lee blown up in the backfield by Hector.
Oh, he tried to throw the ball forward.
He just tossed it back to the quarterback. Like you could expect the quarterback to catch that and run. All them guys sitting there, you the running back, you better fall with it.
And did he try to pitch it? It looked like he tried to pitch it.
I'm the workhorse. Put it on my shoulders and run like that is going to give him even more of the workload.
Oh, and an onside kick. Northwestern is on it.
It's usually how that works is if you get the look, you're going to dial it up. If not, then you go ahead and kick it away. A tremendous awareness. And when you're doing that to a running back, I don't know if I love that call right there.
I guess that seemed pretty normal. I don't know about worse plays. I mean, it sucks for the kicking team, but
I guess because he kicked it to the running back who has really good hands. It's the only thing I can figure.
Maybe that's what it is.
Should have let it hit, kid.
But they spot this at the 1 yard line, 1st and 10.
That was crazy. Like, how do you not let that go?
Adrenaline, I don't know. These kids, man.
Have to imagine they will. They'll rush the 4. Millen in some trouble. Bounces.
Looked like he was trying to give the ball away, just running away. He had the ball way out there behind him. Here, take it.
3 stays alive. Reverses.
Well, the other team couldn't tackle him,
This
but,
is the best
but his
player
own player could.
The best player for who's that? San Jose.
That was Colorado. Yeah, the best player for San Jose State's Colorado
He
State.
laid his quarterback out. He's supposed to protect him.
And hard.
Shake it off. Get up, young fella. There we go. You never like to see nobody go down and get hurt.
That guy you see that guy? He patted him on the back. Good job, guy.
Yeah. He dropped his shoulder. You see that? He hit sticked him.
It was a total domination from start to finish.
That's Carolina Clemson game.
I was there for this play. I was very upset.
Miami had only 6 first downs in that game. They are going to go to a little trickery of their own. Shipley handed it off.
Oh,
Now the ball comes out. And the ball is recovered by South Carolina.
You can't throw it forward to start off with.
Handoff, and then it came flying out of his hands. And the Gamecocks have it. It's Trayvon Kenyon.
I guess he was not holding on to the ball very well. I know when I seen it, I was like, what the heck? We were in the stadium right there. Man. Probably not the best time. They were ahead. I mean, you saw the score.
It's a good
ahead.
thing for the Carolina fan, though.
Yeah.
You know, it was high-fiving and laughing and stuff. it was pretty good. It wasn't too good for the Clemson fans. But, you know.
No, I'm sure y'all Carolina fans enjoy that. Get to see it again.
Lance over 100 yards. They have 276 yards left.
Did he kick it into his guy's back?
Still got to untangle on that one.
This, but trying to get rid of the ball, and then he sees it down, and I'm just gonna do what I.
He's like, this is a good idea. Let me just kick it to nowhere.
used to do in Australian rules football.
Must have thought he was playing soccer.
Penix from a crowded pocket. That's batted up. That's intercepted. That's going the other way for 6.
Bounced off his teammate's helmet.
Take a look. Pocket breaks down a little bit. Looks like it went off the back of Jackson Kirkland's helmet.
Right off the back of his helmet. Oof.
Well, Jaden Reed awaits inside his own 30. Robertson, that was a long punt. He was blocked. Had no chance from the get-go.
Could be a fumble
And
if Michigan State touched it. So he just misses this thing. He just missed it.
Yeah, shanked it. It was just.
Well, he didn't miss it. He just kicked it right into 70 and 90. Or
He kicked
whatever.
it right between their legs.
It's like, dude.
And he looked like a good hold.
So he just misses this thing.
Yeah, it looked like a normal drop and everything. He just, I don't know, closed his eyes when he was kicking.
I think he had to pee really bad. And, you know, he was getting ready to go to the bathroom. The coach said, hey, you got to go in and punt. He's like, Coach, I got to pee. He's like, I don't care. You got to punt. So I show him.
He got one job.
One job. One job.
He
Clown.
just missed it.
Yeah, shanked it. It was had no chance.
Yates in the pocket. Thrown over. Oh, he hit the referee and it bounces right into Cosmas Goete's arms at the 40. Eludes one man and will finally be brought down at the 46-yard line. That hit the umpire right in the shoulder and bounced.
Reckon he was mad at him or something?
Oh gosh. Well, I see a lot of times the referees and whatnot, they'll duck down when guys throw the ball like that, and he was probably watching the blocks
Yeah.
and maybe didn't see the quarterback was throwing the ball till it was right here, and he's like, "Oh crap!" So I don't know.
Well, as the quarterback, you should see that guy. It could be a defender there. You just do it to the defender.
Yeah, can't throw it to the referee. He's not allowed to catch it.
No, he ain't gonna help you. What's he gonna catch it? Hand it to your guy for you?
He thought the play was over here. Go guy.
Straight up in the air, into the arms of Cosmas Coete.
He was laughing too.
20. The Horned Frogs will get the ball back. That hit the official. And
that could have been worse for him. The official wasn't there. Completely missed it.
Actually saved Iowa State some yards.
Back weeks of first and special teams I've never seen in my life.
Stacey Harden just got crushed by that football. The second.
Yeah, that would have been worse for him if the ref wasn't there.
That'd probably been a touchdown.
Or safety at least. Yeah,
it'd been right there at the end zone.
That are ticking off and not calling a timeout.
Diego Now look at this. They're going to run a different play. Bradley, the holder, is going to take the snap. And he's tackled behind the line. It's Tanner McGee.
That's a good play, coach. That's why that's why you get the big bucks to make stupid bonehead plays. But go with it.
This will be the final play of the game. Gibson looks downfield. And he's just going to run it out of bounds.
The final play of the game. Georgia Tech. I was talking with a guy, being a Clemson fan, one of the Georgia Tech fans was a graduate, and he was talking about how smart they are. Georgia Tech. Yeah, we see, guy. We see. We see.
Yeah. That was a really good play there, buddy. I mean, end of the game.
Bonehead.
Your last chance. I think I seen that game live on TV, but that's your last chance. Last chance to score to win the game, or was it six?
Should have just knelt down on the ball.
I don't
right?
even know what the score was. I missed it, but
it was.
I would have just chunked it. Somebody at that point, game's over.
They were losing to Virginia. It was something like 16-8, 9, whatever it said. 16-9. Yeah, and he just runs out of bounds because that's the
you
smart
need a touchdown.
move.
You need a touchdown to tie it. Touchdown to tie it.
Wow.
And you run out of bounds. I mean, at that point, you already lost. They're both 3 and 4. I probably would have chunked it. Somebody, Hail Mary style.
If he'd have threw the ball, at least somebody would have had a chance to catch it.
Yeah, the worst that happens, they score again. But
The worst that happens, they intercept it and score. But
yeah, it's a loss either way. At that point, I'd take the chance.
But he done it. Probably the second worst thing he could have done.
Yeah,
First,
all the way back.
Yes, Sud's running all the way back and giving them 2 more points. That's
To end the game.
referees even confused.
Yeah.
Waddell does look to throw. In trouble. All the way back behind the 20.
Keep running backwards. That'll work.
Up in the air. Intercepted. Matei Fitz, the redshirt freshman from Leesburg, Virginia.
Dumb play.
He didn't even look to where he was throwing.
Dumb play. Still a better play than the Georgia Tech play.
Yes.
Still a better play.
I can agree with that.
Hauls it in, and Waddell would love to have that one back.
They're both on the same side of the field right up here.
Trouble with the snap. It's picked up. Lateral to Edwards. He laterals it forward. And Loveland is tackled. And that will do it. An ugly last play for Michigan.
Well, they lucked up there. They lucked up there at the beginning. Because it went right between their guys' feet to the defenders. And then somebody kicked it back. What? Was that 4th down?
That was the last play of the game.
Yeah, I saw 25 seconds was left when they said that. But,
Yeah, that might have been 4th down. Because it was the last play that they had.
I honestly, when I saw the guy throw it forward, I guess that was the first forward pass, but I thought it wasn't going to be a legal pass. But I guess if it went backwards every time.
Yeah, I guess you can throw it backwards a bunch and then throw it forward once. It's fine.
Drive stalls, but they get a short field goal. Oh, they're going to fake it, and it's going to be a bust. And the ball is going to be picked up off the turf.
I think he was already down there. Looked like he had possession of the ball when he fell.
I don't think he had possession of the ball.
Incredible. Buffalo.
He's got possession of the ball, though.
No doubt about that.
And it is a touchdown for the Bulls.
Listen to the fans. Like,
See right here. Watch the ball. It's behind. So right there, that is officially a fumble.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have it.
Actually, what I thought.
And then he falls down again.
And I like this. Don't go away from it if you're Jeff Levy. And they don't. Gray's gonna pop pass it.
When it's not going your way, it's not going your
He
way.
ducked. Did like a jump pass.
He's watching
The other
too
guy
much,
was ready.
watching too much Tim Tebow. That's what he used to do with Florida.
But it worked for him. I mean,
Well,
but I'm sure he didn't throw it into double coverage.
He wasn't trying to throw it 7 yards downfield. He's trying to throw it 2 or 3 yards away.
Away from it if you're Jeff Levy. And they don't. Gray's gonna pop pass it, and it's intercepted. Barron's got it.
If he'd have waited like a half a second, threw it a little bit more to the right, the guy could have called it. Might have been a good
or a little
play.
bit deeper, he might have had a chance. But
Well, yeah, he'd had to throw it a couple yards deeper and more to the right.
there was 3 guys in zone right there looking at him, so I couldn't see that going anywhere good. Anyway, he might have done better just running up the middle.
Yeah.
Aaron Gray took a step to the line, went with the pop pass, and Jahdae Barron picks it off.
And back up and play.
They fall out, but it's a low snap. Penix cannot cover it. Ball's loose. Still scrambling way back inside the 40.
Well, they only lost 40 yards.
That's a little bit of bad news Bears kind of stuff right there.
Fa'utanu falls on it, but this will be 4th and a mile. And the clock is...
Well, there's 10 seconds left, so...
Fa'utanu. That guy did a good name with that, or good job with that name. Fa'utanu. It's
Yeah.
about like Uiagalelei. Hey, I was watching the was that the Pac-12?
Mm-hmm.
That guy had a hard time saying Uiagalelei.
Yeah, he's a oogle. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we've had practice, a couple years.
Winding.
And even if he gets a good punt, should be good
Wow.
field position for the Aztecs. And it is blocked. Touchdown. This will be called the butt touchdown at some point, probably, unless it is.
His own teammate blocked the kick. He stepped right in front of it.
He's got his hand out like this here, and his left hand just hits the ball.
Roughing the kicker on the offense.
Well, if you
Well,
hit the
kick a
ball,
team.
if you hit the ball, you can't rough him. So
Yeah, I guess he did hit the ball first. Oof. I mean, I see why he moved over. You got 3 guys sitting there.
His arm, but it hit number 56, and it's covered.
Auburn trying to retake the lead. 2nd and goal. Now from the 10. Jet motion. Coy Moore looking to pass. And it's intercepted. Harold Perkins. Can you believe that? Auburn got cute and they paid the price. Pick off Harold Perkins. They're showing.
Well, that couldn't have gone any better for him. First of all, he ran 10 yards back before he decided to try to throw the ball?
yeah, smooth move, X-Lines.
Double A gap pressure on 3rd and 14, and they bring it. Ward is backed up. May have gone out of the back of the end zone a la Orlovsky, and he did.
Well, if there was a college football game, let's say his awareness is down to
3?
50 maybe. Because he definitely... Yeah, right there. Right there, he's out.
I think some of it was the guy was chasing him, and he was just...
I think he did stumble, but...
I just go back to the beginning. I want to see the formation. Okay, now let's just go ahead and
showing double A gap pressure on 3rd and 14. And
they're coming in the middle too.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure.
Seeing all them guys in the middle, why did he wait like a half a second before? He should have, as soon as he caught that ball, he should have been sprinting one way or the other trying to do something.
They were already showing blitz.
If you come over to his left,
you might have had a chance. There has to be somebody open right now.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You got 2 guys short. 2 guys, I think, come through the line.
Yeah.
At least one. You got a guy up in the middle of at the 10. I'm sure there's a guy down here covering on the bottom of the screen.
But if he's covering the guy at the bottom of the screen,
one of these 2 guys on the top.
If that quarterback would have come this way initially, he just come to his left initially, I think he'd have had a better chance.
Maybe, yeah.
Ward is backed up. May have gone out the back of the end zone a la Orlovsky, and he did.
The ruling on the field is that the runner stepped on the end line. The result of the play is the safety.
For 81, the veteran. Djokovic to throw. Has time. Has plenty of time. Now he doesn't. And he got rid of it. He threw it behind him. It's going to be a fumble. Garwo's going to have to track it down and not fall on
he
it.
don't even want to pick it up.
Still loose inside the 20. And that would be a second, 4th fumble.
And that's why Boston College was 1-3 when they played this game.
Wow.
Horrible.
Louisville football.
Rolling on the field. It was a backwards pass. Some of these things, like, what are you?
He had time in that pocket. It broke down. I mean, he had enough time to get the ball out. I don't know what 24 is doing behind him, but maybe
he's waiting for a pitch. I don't know.
Like, what is happening right now?
That's who he tried to throw it to, but that's not a very good decision. Not when you're falling like that. But then you say that, and if he would have made the pass and they got a touchdown, it would have been on ESPN's, greatest plays.
Kind of like Southern Cal last night. They had a play where the quarterback, the ball hit the ground, he picked it up, and he stumbled around, and everybody from San Jose State just rushed up, and there was a guy just wide open, and he just lobbed it over.
Yep.
And that's what you do. You just leave guys running wide open when the Heisman Trophy winner has got the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
I play to the whistle.
Yeah, so, stick with your job. Don't do other people's job they're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with him fumbling, the ball fumbled out or whatever happened. He missed the catch or the snap.
Yeah, it hit him in the foot, I think.
The linemen are getting there. Just give them time. Once you let somebody get open, you just took their time away because he's going to throw it.
If he's got to hold that ball for a second, they probably get a sack.
Yeah.
But, they got a touchdown, so there you go.
Job by Monty Montgomery, staying away from the head of the quarterback.
And look at that. The ball got loose, and it's scooped up by Tonka Hemingway. Hemingway, another fumble recovery. He's inside the 20.
Boy, that was a punt.
Yeah.
He gave him the ball.
Couldn't go any better for South Carolina right now, and you see. Would not anticipate a fake punt on 4th and 19. But I would be wrong, and there is some room. Dyson punted it late, but from well across.
I thought for sure he was going to get the extra, he needed 8 more yards. I thought for sure he was going to make it.
He needed like 3 yards, he punched the ball.
The line of scrimmage.
And you can't put past the line of scrimmage, is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Watch it on the replay. Watch.
Line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage is the 30.
Watching, so are we.
That's definitely illegal kicking, and it looks like he almost could have picked it up if he would have just kept
it. Yeah, he was at the 46 or 47 when he kicked it. He could have just kept running.
That's definitely illegal kicking, and it looks like he almost could have.
Look, he's got 2 guys in front of him. If they just step up, block that one guy, he's going one more guy to get by.
He had the
Close.
first down.
He would definitely had that first
What
down.
a bonehead.
Picked it up. If he would have just kept running, he had a chance.
Illegal kick. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down, Central Florida.
So all that running he did, he would have done better just getting tackled up there. All that running he did just got canceled out, and they gained 5 yards from where they were spotted on 4th down.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Well, what'd you think?
I think that video was a letdown. It was a letdown. That makes me sad.
I'm glad we only made one of those.
Yeah, glad we were only on there one time.
They probably could have threw a couple more from last season on there, but
yeah, they had a couple.
Especially that same game in South Carolina. That's special teams.
Had some bonehead plays.
Well, if you enjoyed the video, let us know, comment. If you want to see more like this,
let us know, and we don't mind trying stuff, but we will be interviewing people again. We just threw this in there, kind of do a test with the mics, the new mics we got, and because the other ones, like we said earlier, we had to send them back. They had some problems with them, and we think these will be good. And once we get everything straightened out, we'll have some guests on the show. I'm not sure who we'll have next. But we'll let you know when we get them lined up. We had one got sick, and one other one done 2 shows. And the mics, I guess it's kind of good that he was sick, though.
Yeah, it worked out.
Worked out, because, the mics would have been doing that with him. It would have been like, that would have been worse. So.
Yeah. And then the backup person, luckily they gave us 2 shots. We'll still get them on. There's a lot of good information for both of those people.
We still got we got quite a few people lined up. There's a few that we're really interested in getting. We're gonna get Wayne back on the show and do a little bit of talking about the kayaking and stuff like that. But we're trying to put a few shows in between before we get him back on. He said he would come back on. And we're going to have to work around the schedule because he is calling games and stuff. But we'll be able to do that, no problem.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure hit the like, comment, subscribe if you hadn't already. And again, I'm Andrew.
I'm Tracy. We appreciate you watching the show.
Thank you very much. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
This has been a Bigtalk-Smallroom production.